performing only academic activities. That means teaching to the students. So in addition to academic activities, department encourages extracurricular activities a lot to our students. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, we want to produce industry-ready graduates. Industry, I repeat it, industry-ready. So industry looks at not only technical skills, but also soft skills. So in order to transfer soft skills to our students, we encourage our students to take part in extracurricular activities. You can see that every year we want our students to take part in CFA Research Challenge. In fact, we became runner-up twice in the history. So every year, including last year, our students took part. Even last year, our students got qualified for the final round. It is a very competitive, competition, right? So we encourage our students to take part in. Then we have our flagship event every year, Investment Week. So during this week, actually our students organize various events to our own students and stakeholders. For example, debate competition, economic forum, right? You name it. There are so many events conducted by students, and so our students can showcase their talents in this investment week. Then Kusalata Day, where our students can showcase their talents, because we can see their singing skills, so many other skills like, they could dance, they could sing. So all, all these skills could be showcased on this Kusalata Day. Then we believe in our corporate social responsibility. I think we cannot operate in isolation, right? We have to go out and we have to do good things to the society, right? You just can't be certain things. So there are needy people outside, right? So that's why we organize community projects. For example, you can see some of our Pinnacle, right? So I think couple of years back, we donated a computer center to a remote school, right? Because they didn't have money, the school, to have a computer lab. So we did that. So I think you can see another Indian project. So right, and another, you can see where we help, some disabled people or, old people. So likewise, our students engage in so many community projects, right? So before I hand over, of course, finally, we always want our students to take part in research projects. So I think every year we conduct annual research symposium where our students come and present their research findings and finance award ceremony. So I think all these 4 degree programs, including financial engineering degree, last year student has to get kind of practical training. What do you mean by that? During the last year, because the degree consists of 4 years. Last year, the students have to, select an organization and they have to work in the organization as an intern. So at the finance award ceremony, we actually give away certificates to appreciate their internship experience. So this is some of the things about our department and degree programs. So before I hand over to Daminda sir, Daminda Veerasinghe, who is the coordinator of the financial engineering program, let me quickly take in about 2 minutes, summarize our department and the financial degree program by using our own language, Sinhalese, because I believe that in this audience we have mostly students who could understand Sinhalese. මම පොඩක් සිංහලෙන් කියන්නම් ඕගලන්ට. ඇත්තටම අපි අද වැඩසටහනේ ආරමුණ අපේ ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එක ෆයිනෑන්ස් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එක අපි කියන්නේ මූල්‍ය අධ්‍යයන අංශය. ගැන හැදින්වීමක් කරන්න සහ ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් ඉන්ජිනියරින් ඩිග්‍රී එක ගැන ඔයගලන්ට පොඩි හැදින්වීමක් කරන්න. ඇත්තට මගේ ප්‍රධාන මේ කර්තව්‍යය තමයි මේ මගේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව මූල්‍ය අධ්‍යයන අංශය ගැන කියන්නේ. ඊපස්සේ අපි ඉන්නවා දමින්ද සර් කියයි මේ අපේ ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් ඉන්ජිනියරින් ඩිග්‍රී ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක ගැන. අපේ මූල්‍ය අධ්‍යයන අංශය අයිති වෙන්නේ කැලණිය විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ තියෙන මේ කළමනාකරණ පීඨයට. කළමනාකරණ පීඨයේ තියෙන අංශ පහක්. අපි කියන අලෙවිකරණ අංශය, ගණකාධිකරණ අංශය, මානව සම්පත් අංශය සහ අපිට තියෙනවා වාණිජ්‍ය අංශය සහ අපේ එක මූල්‍ය දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව කියන දෙපාර්තමේන්තු පහක් තියෙනවා. ඒතර අපි ආйти වෙන්නේ මූල්‍ය අධ්‍යයන අංශයට, මූල්‍ය දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවට. එතකොට මේක ගැන කිව්වොත් මූල්‍ය අධ්‍යයන අංශය ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් කිව්වොත් අපි මේක ඇත්තටම මේ මූල්‍ය උපාධිය අපි පටන් ගත්තේ 2004 දී. එතකොට අපි ඒක පටන් ගත්තේ ගණකාධිකරණ කියන දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ යටතේ. අපි 2011 දී අපි වෙනම දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවක් පටන් ගත්තා මූල්‍ය අධ්‍යයන අංශය කියලා, ෆයිනෑන්ස් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට්. ඒ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව යටතේ අද අපි ඉන්නේ 2022. අද අපිට ඒක යටතේ තියෙනවා දෙපාර්තමේන්තු 4ක්. පටන් ගත්තේ පළවෙනි උපාධිය මේ ඒක යටතේ තියෙනවා අපිට මේ උපාධි පාඨමාලාවල් 4ක් තියෙනවා. මූල්‍ය අධ්‍යයන අංශය යටතේ. ඉතින් පළවෙනි උපාධිය තමයි 2004 පටන් ගත්ත මූල්‍ය උපාධිය, ෆයිනෑන්ස් ඩිග්‍රී එක. ඊට අමතරව අපිට තියෙනවා තව උපාධි තුනක්. එකක් බැංකු කරන උපාධිය, බැංකින් ඩිග්‍රිය. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට තියෙනවා මේ ඉන්ෂුරන්ස් ඩිග්‍රිය, රක්ෂණ පිළිබඳ උපාධිය. සහ ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙතනට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන උපාධිය කියන්නේ ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් ඉන්ජිනියරින් ඩිග්‍රී එක. මූල්‍ය ඉංජිනේරු කරන උපාධිය. ඒකත් එක්ක උපාධි 4ක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට අපේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව ගත්තොත් අපේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවට ගොඩාක් එවෝඩ්ස් හම්බෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒකේ තියෙන තත්ත්වය පිළිබඳ, ක්වොලිටි එක පිළිබඳ. CFA එකෙන් ලෝකේ තියෙන හොඳම මූල්‍ය පිළිබඳ ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල් ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන් එක තමයි CFA, Chartered Financial Analysis කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා ඇමරිකාවේ. මම ඔයගලන්ට කියනවා කවදා හරි ඔයගලන් හොරගත්තොත් ෆයිනෑන්ස් කියන එක, මූල්‍ය කියන එක ඔයගලන්ගේ කරියකට මේ CFA කියන එක්සෑම් එකත් මේ උපාධියත් එක්ක කරන්න බලන්න. හරි වටිනවා. ඒගොල්ලන් අපේ ඩිග්‍රී ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් කොම ඊටාම ක්වොලිටි ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් කියලා පිළි අරන් තිනවා. ඊට අමතරව අපේ තියෙන යුනිවර්සිටි ග්‍රාන්ට් කොමිෂන් එක අපිට A grade එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. අපේ තියෙන තත්ත්වය පිළිබඳ කියන හොඳම ග්‍රේඩ් එක තමයි A. ඉතින් අපි ඩිග්‍රී 4ම මූල්‍ය ඉංජිනේරු කරන උපාධිය ඇතුළු ඒගොල්ලන් ඊටාම උසස් ප්‍රමිතිය තියෙනවා කියලා කියනවා. ඒ වගේම 2022 මේ අවුරුද්දේ අපි ගත්ත ISO තත්ත්ව සහතිකය. ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ මේ තියෙන උපාධි 4ම ඉතාම උසස් මට්ටමේ උපාධි කියලා තමයි මම ඔයගලන්ට කියන්න දෙන්නේ. එතකොට අපි මේ ඩිග්‍රී 4ට හැම අවුරුද්දෙම අපි ශිෂ්‍යව බදවා ගන්නවා. අපි හැම අවුරුද්දෙම මේ ඔයගලන් මෙතන ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන Bachelor of Business Management Honours Financial Engineering කියන ඩිග්‍රී එකට අපි 78ක් 80ක් වගේ සංඛ්‍යාවක් හැම අවුරුද්දෙම බදවා ගන්නවා. මේකට සාමාන්‍ය 1500කට වැඩි ගාණක් අයදුම් කරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි අයදුම් කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ මේ aptitude test එකට. මොකද මේ විභාගෙදී තියෙනවා aptitude test එකක්. විභාගයක් ඒකත් ඔයගලන්ට පාස් වෙන්න ඕනේ. නමුත් අපි අන්තිමට ගන්නේ 78ක් වගේ මේ ප්‍රමාණයක්. ඒගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙනවා ඇති කොච්චර මේකට මේ ළමයි කොච්චර කැමතිද, කොච්චර ඩිමාන්ඩ් එකක් තියෙනවද කියලා. අපේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව ගත්තොත් මේකේ ගොඩාක් මේ බොහොම ක්වොලිෆයිඩ් සූසුකම් තියෙන ආචාර්යවරු ඉන්නේ. අපිට දැනට ආචාර්යවරු 24ක් ඉන්නවා. ඒකෙන් මහාචාර්යවරු 3 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. ආචාර්ය උපාධි තියෙන අය 6 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. අර CFA කියන ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන් එක තියෙන අය දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් අද දවස තුලදී මම හිතන ඔයගලන් මේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවට අපි හරි කැමති ගන්න. මොකද මේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ ගොඩක් අපි මේ බාහිර ක්‍රියාකාරකම් කරනවා. දැන් පේනවා ඇති මේ පින්තූරවල අපිට තියෙන හැම අවුරුද්දෙම CFA රිසර්ච් චැලෙන්ජ් එකක් කියලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඉන්වෙස්ට්මන්ට් වීක් එකක් කියලා තියෙනවා. මේ ඔක්කොම කරන්නේ අපේ ළමයි. මොකද ඔයගලන් කවදාද රැකියාවකට යනකොට ඔයගලන්ට කුසලතා කීපයක් තියෙනවනේ. එකක් මේ අපි කියන තාක්ෂණික කුසලතා, අපි කියන ටෙක්නිකල් ස්කිල්ස්. ඒකට ඔයගලන්ගේ උපාධිය කරනකොට නිකම් වෙනවා. හැබැයි අපේ රැකියාවල් දෙන ආයතන ගොඩක්ම කැමති මුරුදු කුසලතා වලට. අපි ඒකට කියන්නේ soft skills. ඒව දියුණු කරන්න තමයි මේ නොයෙකුත් බාහිර ක්‍රියාකාරකම් අපේ ළමයිට කරන්න කියන්නේ. එතකොට අපි හැම අවුරුද්දෙම තියෙනම ඉන්වෙස්ට්මන්ට් වීක් කියලා එකක්. මූල්‍ය ආයෝජන සතිය. එතකොට මේ වගේ දේවල් අපි ළමයි තමයි මේ කුසලතා දිනේ කියලා තියෙනවා. මේවට පේන ඇති අපේ ළමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ කුසලතා පෙන්වනවා. ඒගොල්ලන් තමයි මේවා සංවිධානය කරන්නේ. ඉතින් එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන් අපේ මේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවට ආවොත් මේ ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් ඉන්ජිනියරින් කියන පාදිය කරන්න එකක් ඔයගොල්ලන් හරිම වාසනාවන්තයි. මොකද මේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ කියන හොඳ තත්ත්ව පාලනයක් කරනවා, ක්වොලිටි එක මේන්ටේන් කරනවා. ඒකේ ඉන්න ආචාර්යවරු ගොඩාක් සුසුකම් තියන අය. ඒගොල්ලන් ඒ වගේම ඔයගොල්ලන් මේ උපාධිය කරන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මාධ්‍යයෙන්. ඔයගොල්ලන් ගොඩක් අය උසස් පෙළ කරලා තින්නේ සිංහල ආරාධනා කරන මෙතන ඉඳන් ඉතුරු ටික කරගෙන යන්න කියලා. බොහොම ස්තුතියි. සුබ දවසක්.
Right. Thank you very much, sir. So, I would like to talk about financial engineering degree program. Right now, what do you mean by financial engineering? Now, earlier, when I was doing A-levels, I never thought that I could be an engineer while doing commerce stream subjects. But today it is possible. How you can become a financial engineer or engineer, in fact, is by doing commerce, is becoming a financial engineer. So this degree program is the newest addition to the portfolio of degree programs at our department. You know, the name itself is different to the other universities' business management degree programs. That is a uniqueness, and the uniqueness inside it is also the subjects that is offered and also the content you learn. So this degree program is offered by Department of Finance at University of California. And this is the only degree program in the university system that is referring to the internal university system, which you selected through the UGC. So this is the only degree program you can select after A-levels with respect to your A-level results. And we started this degree program in 2019, and almost we have come across 4 batches, and your batch, which is 2021 A-levels batch, is going to be the 5th batch. So up until now, no batch from financial engineering degree program is passed out from the university. And before that, let me tell you, during my talk, I will be talking about the degree program and aptitude test, what are the content of the aptitude test, and so on. And once my discussion is over, we will discuss through CFA program, which is the most recognized professional program for finance and financial engineering undergraduates. And finally, we will talk about how to apply to financial engineering aptitude test and what are the things that you need to do to get entered to the financial engineering degree program. And coming back to the slide, from the day one, you come to the university, you are going to be following a specialized degree program. And you might have heard there are degree programs in different universities as well as in our university, where 1 or 2 years in the degree program is common. And after 1 or 2 years, you are becoming the specialization, for example, financial engineering. But for you, the financial engineering degree program is a specialized degree program from the day one. Okay. So, right. So this, I have taken an example of last year, how your selection process has had happened, right? In 2020, there were about 300,000 students sat for A-level examination, right? Out of which 194,297 students got qualified to enter to the state universities in Sri Lanka, right? Now, out of which 1,652 students have applied for the financial engineering aptitude test, okay? Now, out of which 242 students got the highest marks, and we have sent them to the UGC for the selection for the financial engineering degree program. And the UGC selected us, originally 75 students, and then later about 3 students came from the other university selections. For example, in casual language we call අපි අර කියන්නේ බෝට් එකෙන් යනවා කියලා. අර එහෙම ළමයි 3 දෙනෙක් පස්සේ අපිට ආවා, right? ඒකම අපිට we have 78 students in our first year batch today. Now, how this 78 students comprise of is from 19 districts across the country. Like Ruan sir earlier mentioned, at our department, we encourage diversity. We have different students who are coming from different backgrounds. So, like Ruan sir mentioned, we have Sinhalese students, Tamil students, Muslim students. We see the combination is very much encouraging for us to work with them, right? So from your batch also, we expect the same diversity to the financial engineering degree program. And talking about the degree program structure, you know, usually a 4-year degree program comprises of 120 credits. So in our degree program also, we have 120 credits. And also we have about 43 subjects you need to complete to obtain the financial engineering degree program. Okay, you need 43 subjects which comprise of 120 credits, right? So the speciality of financial engineering degree program is that the financial engineering degree program is a combination of mathematics and computer science and analytical content, finance and management content, and computer science and IT areas, right? We have mathematical and analytical content for 45 credits out of 120 credits, which is about 37.5%. And again, we have finance and management content, which I mentioned here as commerce content, for about 73 credits. Now that is about 54% of the total credit system in the degree program. And we have about 8% of IT and computer science content, which is not mentioned here, right? Altogether, the 100% comprise of 37% of mathematical and analytical content, and 54% of finance and economics content, and 8% from IT and computer science content, right? And if you look at the subjects, which you can search about more via the Faculty of Commerce and Management Studies website, where you can download this financial engineering degree program content, where I have taken it here to explain to you. Now, if you look at the subject content, in the first year, we are going with very basic subjects, but at the same time, for financial engineering students, we discuss mathematical for finance 1 and mathematical for finance 2, which are mostly mathematical subjects, right? Basic statistics for finance. Those are mathematical subjects, which are becoming a little harder when it comes to the second year. So in the second year, we again talk about both commerce and management content, as well as the mathematical content like numerical methods, differential equations, and advanced statistics for finance, computer modeling in finance. Likewise, we discuss some advanced content in mathematics as well. And when I talk about the third year of your degree program, then your subject content become little diverse. Again, you have computing for finance, mathematical modeling for finance, efficient mathematics and optimization, investment analysis and portfolio management, option pricing and stochastic calculus, analysis of equity investments. Likewise, we dig into mathematical and finance content together. Now, you know, most of the finance subjects are a combination of mathematics. For you, as financial engineering students, your life becomes easier when you know mathematics thoroughly. So in your final year, you have a research to be conducted. Mostly, it should be from a financial engineering subject areas or finance subject areas. And also you have to follow an internship program, which is relevant to the financial engineering degree program. So now you must be wondering, now having a commerce background, how can we cope up with the subject content, and how can we cope up with the knowledge that you need to gain? Now, we understand that you have done mathematics up to O-level. You have done mathematics, and we understand that there is a slight gap between what you learned in the O-levels and what you are about to learn in the first year, second year, third year, and fourth year subjects. So we introduce an additional support for you, additional program to you, to discuss about the basic mathematics and to remind you what you need to know to study the financial engineering degree program. So this is apart from the degree program, but this is an additional thing to you. But we believe that this is very important to you to get in line with the degree program content. So there we teach you basic functions, exponents, powers, like the basic mathematics. And we talk about the equations, binomial expressions, factoring, differentiation and integration, and matrices in our introductory program, right? So we try to bridge the gap between your knowledge between the O-levels and the knowledge required by you for the financial engineering level 1 mathematics, right? So our lecturers are very helpful. So we conduct this as an additional program to you. So that will help you to get in line with the subject content in the financial engineering degree program. Then now, very recently, we signed a memorandum of understanding, which usually you call as MOU, with Equity Knowledge Partners for a gold medal for the batch top in the financial engineering degree program. And on the same, on the graduation day, we award a cash award of 30,000 as a scholarship. And we provide, they provide us internship opportunities for those who are doing excellent in their degree program, right? So I told you in your fourth year, you need to go for an internship so that you'll be able to become an industry-ready graduate by the end of your fourth year, right? So for my experience, we have about 50 students in our fourth year. Those days we took only 50 students. අපි පළවෙනි batch එකේ ඉඳලා ළමයි undergraduates 50 දෙනයි ගත්තේ. දැන් ඔයාලා ඉන්නේ පස්වෙනි batch එක විදිහට. මේ වෙනකොට 50 දෙනෙක් ගත්ත batch එක 80ක් දක්වා වැඩි වෙලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට දැනට ඉන්න fourth year 50 දෙනාම මේ වෙනකොට එයාලා internship opportunities හොයාගෙන තියෙනවා. And for your understanding, for your knowledge, out of 50, about 10 students are there. They have permanent the permanent jobs, right? So by the end of 4 years, you'll be able to become a permanent employee as well, right? And also we told you about CFA exam, which is a pioneer professional body for finance studies. So we have an affiliation with the CFA Sri Lanka. So our 2 of the degree programs are affiliated with them. That is Bachelor of Business Management Honors in Finance degree program and Bachelor of Business Management Honors in Financial Engineering degree program. So for students who are following these 2 degree programs, every year we get 13 scholarships. 13 scholarship in the sense every scholarship is worth about USD 350, right? Which is a big amount. It's about 100,000 rupees, right? So we will talk about more about CFA scholarships and CFA program in a minute. Before that, let me come back to your aptitude test, right? I think once also mentioned, and I'm also emphasizing to you that to get selected to the financial engineering degree program, you need to go through an aptitude test, right? Now, through this aptitude test, we check your knowledge in 3 areas. Number 1, your mathematics and IQ knowledge. Number 2, your finance and economics general knowledge. Number 3, your English comprehension, right? Now, let me explain one by one. We check your basic mathematics and IQ knowledge. Now, basic mathematics in the sense, the mathematics you learned in the O-levels, right? The O-level knowledge in mathematics is more than enough for you to get through the aptitude test, right? I mean the mathematics and IQ content area, right? Second, finance and economics general knowledge. Here we check the domestic as well as global finance and economics knowledge. For example, you can go through the model paper as well. We check very recent developments in finance and economics areas and very recent news in economics and finance news. For example, people talk about IMF, the bailout these days with Sri Lanka. So likewise, we talk about different general knowledge areas in finance and economics up to date, right? You can go through the newspapers, you can go through the websites before you come to the aptitude test and update your general knowledge in finance and economics, right? And third area is the English comprehension. Like in your A-level English paper, there's a specific comprehension area will be tested in your aptitude test, right? But if you look at the weights of these 3, more weight will be given to the mathematics and IQ content and slightly a lower priority is given to finance and economics general knowledge content, and finally English and comprehension, right? You can download the model paper from the from our website, I will post the URL of the model paper to the Zoom chat in a minute. And also I will give you the financial engineering official Facebook page link in the chat box in a minute. And also I will give you the URL to the Department of Finance website, right? So you can go through them. Later, Miss Ketmi Pamalka will be explaining you how to apply for aptitude test through the University of Calanium website, which you have a separate portal to get registered to the aptitude test. That we will explain to you in a minute, right? And you must be wondering, now I'm talking about financial engineering, you have job opportunities likewise, but you don't know what's about financial engineering. What do you become after doing the financial engineering, completing the financial engineering degree program? So basically, the product of financial engineering degree program is a financial engineer, right? Even though Sri Lanka, in the Sri Lankan job market, we don't see financial engineers, but the global economies, like developed economies, we see financial engineers job role is a specific job role and very unique job role to be conducted in the developed markets, right? So financial engineering in simple terms is about using the mathematical techniques to solve financial problems. Okay. You will learn when you talk about the finance, there are a number of major finance problems in any kind of business, maybe investment, in financing problem, or dividend, working capital. So whichever the finance problem you face in a business, we try to, as financial engineers, use mathematical techniques and computer science and IT to solve these financial problems, right? Now, if I talk about more about the scope of the financial engineering degree program, we use tools and knowledge from fields of computer science, statistics, economics, and applied mathematics to address current financial issues, as well as to devise new and innovative financial products. Now, if you have heard about financial or derivatives in finance subject, these financial derivatives are a output of financial engineering, where they have used different mathematical techniques to come up with different financial products, right? So you will become equipped with all this knowledge to come up with innovative financial products to solve problems, right? And I told you the product of the financial engineering degree program is a financial engineer. And financial engineers test and issue new investment tools and methods of analysis. They work with a number of industries. For example, they work with insurance companies. If you know about insurance companies, there are life insurance policies. Now, in life insurance policies, whatever the premiums they collect will be invested in number of diversified investments. Now, in investing those investments, as fund managers, you need to analyze those investments. So financial engineer is capable of analyzing these investments and also doing actuarial valuations. And in asset management firms, like you learned in your A-levels, you know about Ekaka Bara Ramudal, or else you have learned it as unit trust. So there, being a fund manager, you must be able to analyze investment opportunities in the market and to invest in the most return generating investment as well as least riskiest investments. And also, being a financial engineer, you are capable of working in the hedge funds and banks and number of financial institutions related to finance industry. And financial engineering led to an explosion in derivatives trading and speculation in the financial markets. I told you, financial engineers are a certain kind of people who come up with number of innovative financial products. For example, derivatives, right? Likewise, in the future, the finance is evolving and you will become, you are becoming more innovative financial product generators rather than sitting behind a laptop and doing analysis. And what are you capable of doing? As I told you, you are capable of doing investment analysis, data analysis in functions of any business area. For example, if you want to analyze human resource management, marketing, operations, like these days we are talking about financial analytics, like marketing analytics, human resource analytics. Likewise, we talk about different analytics. So being financial engineer, you are capable of analyzing or becoming specialized in financial analytics. And you become experts in financial markets to analyze financial markets, market trades, corporate transactions like mergers and acquisitions, and deal managements in the business phenomena. And also you become experts in doing actuarial analysis, risk management analysis, fund management, like credit analysis, credit rating analysis. There are a number of analysis you must be able to do once you complete financial engineering degree program. And also you are capable of working in the treasury functions, mostly in banks, in most of businesses who are working with foreign exchange. Then you become experts in product designing, service designing. You become experts in risk management in organizations, which every business today is facing risk. So every business has a strategic business planning unit where you are capable of working in. And like I said, if I talk about the industries, you can work in any research firm who are doing researches on financial and investment management, and any rating agencies like international agencies like Moody's, Standard and Poor's, Fitch, ICRA. Likewise, those are number of rating agencies. And investment banks, like in Sri Lanka, you find NDB, IB. Then in the global markets, you find Lehman Brothers, then Statman. Likewise, there are a number of global agencies as well. And hedge funds, stock brokerage firms. In every stock brokerage firm, there is a research arm where you can work. And any analytic firms, financial advisory firms, banks, insurance companies, actuarial valuation firms, any finance company, any other corporate where you find a finance division, you are capable of working. And I told you, in Sri Lankan market, there is no specific job role called financial engineer. But in developed markets like Singapore, Hong Kong, Japan, USA, UK, we find the job roles as financial engineers specifically. But in Sri Lankan market, the most similar the job role you find in Sri Lankan market is financial analyst. So I tried to find out what is the salary range for you when you become a financial analyst. The starting salary is about on average 62,000 in Sri Lankan rupees, and you can go up to 182,000 in Sri Lankan market when you become an expert in the finance or senior financial analyst. And I have given you the source that I have taken from. This is an internet source. And if you go to the financial engineer to the Indian market, per month, if I convert the Indian rupee to the Sri Lankan rupee value, you can earn about 295,000 in Sri Lankan terms. If you work in India, India is a much developed market than Sri Lankan finance market. And if I take you through, like in Singapore, you can earn about 850,000 Sri Lankan rupees per month, which is way above the average salary of Singapore even. And in Japan, you can earn about 900,000 in Sri Lankan rupees, which is something extra that you can earn. In USA, it's about 1.3 million Sri Lankan rupees. And then again, I have calculated this when it was, the exchange rate was about 200 rupees, right? But you know, now the exchange rate is about 360 rupees per US dollar. So this must be doubled now, right? And if you look at the UK market, it's about 1 million Sri Lankan rupees, right? So this is the worth being a financial engineer in the global market. And in Sri Lankan market, I'm pretty sure with the inflation, you must be able to earn about 100,000. And I'll tell you about my experience with the fourth year students. They are earning more than 50,000 being a permanent employee when they are in the fourth year, right? So we'll talk about, so I have gone, I have taken through you through the, keep in touch with the updates. I think already the university has published the aptitude test deadlines. So you need a program which we recommend you as the lecturers to follow as a professional qualification for you in line with the, or in accordance with the financial engineering degree program. So I would like to invite Ms. Netmi Herat, lecturer, Department of Finance, to take you through the CFA program. And later we will discuss about how to apply through the university portal and how to then after that we will take you up questions and answers session where you can ask the questions you have in your mind. Net me over to you.
Okay, thank you, Davinder. Very good afternoon to everyone. First of all, let me share my screen with you. Okay, So, I know today that you got so many information about the academic qualifications, and as fresh students who have just passed out from your successfully passed your A-level examinations, now you are at a crucial point in your life, like how you should pursue, what you should pursue in the next coming few years. So whatever the decision that you are taking these few days will lead you to the place that you ideally want to be in next maybe 5 to 10 years. So if you are students who are very keen on having a profession in the finance industry in Sri Lanka as well as in the international market, so CFA program is a very good opportunity for you all. So as other staff members like Department Head Ruwansa and Daminda sir mentioned about our academic qualifications, you have to be mindful about your professional path that you are going to follow through. So as commerce stream students, I know you have heard about so many professional qualifications, and all of you have the idea that as well as your academic qualifications, you have to go ahead with some of the professional qualifications parallelly for you to be placed in a good career in the market. So traditionally, all the students just after A levels and sometimes even after O levels, they try to start CIMA and ACCA and chartered, AAT, and there are so many local and international level qualification, and that's good. If you are doing it, that's good. And if you are specifically wanting a career in the investment management or a capital market space, or generally speaking, in the highly financial kind of you want to have a career in the finance sector, and specifically if you want to become a financial engineer, so in a like Daminda sir explained you, financial engineers are a special set of people who do complex kind of calculations and mathematical, they are using mathematical models to solve complex finance problems. So if you are in that line, so the CFA charter or the CFA program is a very good qualification that you can follow. So let me go through what do you mean by the CFA charter and what are the benefits that you have and how you actually do it. Okay. So CFA charter, actually this is, so there's an institute called CFA Institute in the US, and it's a globally recognized institution, and there are around 167, nearly 200,000 CFA charter holders all over the world across 165 countries. So you can see this is kind of a gold standard for the investment industry. So if you have this CFA qualification or the CFA charter with you, along with your financial engineering degree, which is an academic qualification, then you can place yourself anywhere in this world in the finance industry. So you will become a part of a very powerful global network of top industry professionals. And also you will get a strong foundation about the ethics and professionalism becoming a finance professional. And also you will get some real world skills for making complex financial decisions. So like obviously as financial engineers, you have to have these special skill set. So if you are pursuing the CFA program, there's no doubt that you are going to learn all the skills that is required for you to excel in your career. And you will be mostly welcomed and recognized by the international markets and by the employers, even I have the experience from our students. Even at least if you are enrolled into the CFA program in your final year, that itself will become a qualification for you to get a job. So that kind of a demand is there even in the Sri Lankan market. So those are very few benefits among the many that I could highlight. So Damin sir explained you about the career opportunities that you have. So with CFA charter also if you are becoming a financial engineer, so obviously yes, this is a good, this is the most suitable qualification for you. And at the same time, if you don't want to become a financial engineer, but still you can pursue your financial engineering degree as well as the CFA qualification, and you can become even a portfolio manager or a research analyst or a chief level executive in a company, and a consultant or a risk manager, and there are many more positions that you can become. So you will practice in different areas like equities, fixed income, private equity, derivatives, real estate, and many more. So you can see even this is a very specialized qualification. If you have the qualification, you have many vast variety of opportunities that you can choose from. So because of that, you don't have to worry what will happen if I could not become a exact financial engineer, but still you will have a very good future with these two qualifications. So now, since now you know how important it is and what it is, I will briefly explain you how you could earn the CFA charter. So there are specifically 3 levels that you have to sit for. 3 levels in the sense, those are examinations that you have to take. These will be online examinations. So every year you can sit for level 1, level 2, and level 3 examination. And there are some like around 10 subjects that you have to sit through in these 3 examinations. And CFA Institute will, once you get enrolled to the program, CFA Institute will provide you with all the relevant materials and resources and everything, so you can prepare for the examination. And one plus thing that you will have if you become a undergraduate attached to the Department of Finance is a finance degree and the financial engineering degree. Both degrees are degrees curriculums are recognized by the CFA Institute. So that means most of the contents that we have in our curriculum are similar to the CFA level 1 and level 2 curriculums. So because of that, if you have become an undergraduate in the finance department, then it will be easy for you to sit for these exams because the subject contents will be somewhat similar, right? So once you pass these 3 examinations, you have to, like any other professional qualification, you have to gain some experience in the industry for minimum of 3 years, and then you can apply for the charter holdership. So this is the process. Sometimes this might seem a kind of intimidating to you, but still, if you are a very enthusiastic individual with a hardworking attitude, this is not a dream. So anybody can achieve this target. And once you achieve this, surely you will realize how much knowledge and experience and expertise you will get on the finance discipline, and you can be competent on yourself that you can do any role in the finance sector. And unlike from other professional qualifications that we have, for the CFA program, there's a special requirement for you to sit for the CFA program. you cannot do it right away, unfortunately. Once you do your A-levels, you cannot sit for the CFA program. So the basic qualification for you to sit or enroll to the CFA program is a bachelor's degree. So you should have at least any other professional qualification like CIMA or ACCA, or else at least you should have a bachelor's degree. So but even before you finish your bachelor's degree, let's say you are in your final year of study, from the beginning of your final year of study, you can enroll into the CFA program since you are going to become a graduate soon. Right? So if you got a chance to do a financial engineering degree program, or if you got a chance to enroll into our Department of Finance, you will have a special privilege to obtain 13 scholarships every year. So if you are becoming a financial engineering undergraduate, you have this possibility of winning this scholarship, which we will be offering with the affiliation of the CFA Institute. So, if you are going to do the CFA program on your own, it will cost you around 1,350 rupees. US dollars. So all the program enrollment fee and the exam registration fee will be waived off, and you can just register for the level 1 examination by just paying $350 US only if you get this scholarship. So this is a huge financial benefit given the LKR depreciation that we are facing at the moment. So because students find it very difficult to find money to do these kind of examinations. So if you become an undergraduate in our department, you will have this special privilege as well. So this is actually the basic information. These are actually the basic information about the CFA program. And if you need any more details, so sometimes this might be the first instance that you got to know about the CFA program. So if you want to know any more details, you can visit this website and you can learn more. So that මේ ටික තමයි ඇත්තටම මට ඔයාලට කියන්න අවශ්‍යතාවය තිබුණේ. දැන් අපේ රුවන් සර්, අපේ head department head රුවන් සර්, දමින්ද සර් ඒ වගේම හැමෝම explain කරා වගේ CFA charter holdership එක කියන්නේ CFA charter holder කෙනෙක් වෙන එක ඇත්තටම ඔයාලා හිතන් ඉන්නවා නම් financial engineer කෙනෙක් වෙන්න කවදා හරි තව අවුරුදු 5කින් හිතාගෙන ඉන්නවා නම් ඇත්තටම මේක ඉතාමත් සුදුසු qualification එකක් ඔයාලට. මොකද අපි එහෙම කියන්නේ දැන් දමින්ද සර් explain කරා වගේම financial engineer කෙනෙක් කියලා කියන්නේ ලංකාවට විතරක් කොටු වෙච්ච ජොබ් එකක් නෙවෙයි. එතකොට ඔයාලට පුළුවන් අනිවාර්යෙන්ම ලංකාවෙන් එහාට ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් මාකට් එකට යන්න. ඉතින් ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් මාකට් එකට යද්දී ඔයාලට මේ ලෝකල් ඩිග්‍රී එක ඔයාලට නොමිලේ හදාරන්න පුළුවන් වගේම reduce rate එකකට ඔයාලට පුළුවන් CFA CFA qualification එක ලබා ගන්න. ඉතින් ඒක ඔයාලට හොඳ opportunity එකක්. ඉතින් සමහර විට ඔයාලට හිතෙන්න පුළුවන් මේ අවස්ථාව මේක තාම අපි too early to think about this කියලා. මේ ගැන හිතන්න අපි කලින් වැඩි කියලා හිතෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැහැ. මොකද දැන් තමයි ඔයාලා හිතන්න ඕනේ ඔයාලා මොනවද ඉස්සරහට කරන්න ඕනේ. ඊළඟ අවුරුදු 5 මොනවද මම කරන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් ඊළඟ අවුරුදු 5 නැත්නම් 6 ඔයාලා කොහොමද මොනවද කරන්නේ? ඒ මත තමයි depend වෙන්නේ ඔයාලගේ අනාගතය. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා ඔයාලට හොඳ අයිඩියා එකක් ලැබුණා කියලා මේ ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල් ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන් එක සම්බන්ධයෙන්. මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් මේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඔයාලට chat box එකට දාන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් CFA Institute website එකට ගිහිල්ලා ඔයාලට බලන්න පුළුවන්. ඇත්තටම මොකද්ද මේ ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන් එක, මොන වගේ අවස්ථා ප්‍රමාණයක් තියෙනවද මේ ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන් එක ලබා ගත්තම කියලා. Okay, thank you very much.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Netmi. So now we will take you through how to apply for the financial engineering degree program and the aptitude test, both in the UGC handbook as well as the university web portal, where it's designed to all the aptitude test at the university. We will go through you in the both these sources. For that, I will invite Ms. Ketni Pamalka, lecturer, Department of Finance. Over to you, Ketni.
Thank you, Daminda sir. So good evening to you all. So I will go through you to the how to apply for our degree program, financial engineering degree program, both in our UGC handbook as well as through the web portal of our university, where you can apply for numerous aptitude tests in the University of Calgary. So first thing you need to know, I think most of you have now gone through the university handbook, because a couple of days back, University Grant Commission released the university handbook for this year. So I think first thing you need to read all the instructions in the handbook very carefully. So when it comes to applying for our degree program, financial engineering degree program, our Unicode for our degree program is 110D. So I want to tell you, if you put the first choice, put your first choice as a financial engineering degree program, you will have a higher probability of getting selected for our degree. But what you need to remember is, first thing, you need to pass the aptitude test held by our department, right? So now I will explain to you how to apply for the aptitude test and register in our university. Right. So first thing, this is our website. We will put this URL in the chat box as well. aptitude.kln.ac.lk. First, you need to visit our university website, and you will be directed to a home page as shown in the slide, right? So as you can see here, the deadline for registering or applying for the aptitude test is 24th of September, which is this month. So you need to hurry and visit this website and apply and register for the aptitude test. In there, when you go to the first window, you will see a very brief video by our degree coordinator, Mr. Daminda Veerasinghe, explaining to you about our financial engineering degree. So make sure when you visit this website to go through this video as well. Right. At your first visit, you need to sign up for the in the university portal. That is a must, not sign in. First, you need to sign up for the university portal. So as you can see in the slide, I have directed in an arrow. You need to first sign up. And when you click on the sign up icon, you will be directed to a portal like this. Please, you can see all the windows in the PowerPoint presentation here. So to sign up in the portal, first you need to enter your A-level index and a valid email address, right? Make sure you enter a valid email address, a working email address, because after your registration, all the notification like the dates of the aptitude test, the results, all will be emailed to this email address you are putting, right? So make sure you enter a valid email address. So after entering your A-level index and the email address, you need to click on the sign up icon as shown in the window. Then you will be directed to a window like this. Make sure you get this window because this will confirm that you have successfully created your account. So as you can see, it says your account has been created successfully and email has sent you to contain your username and the password. So then you can check your email, which you entered in the prior step. This is the sample email you will get. So here you can see in the email, you have the username. Remember, your username is your A-level index and the password. So this password is auto-generated. So make sure you check your emails to get your new password. Now you have signed up for our university portal. Now you need to sign in to proceed with your registration. Now sign up process is done. Now you need to sign in to register, continue with the registration. Now you can see from the right side, you have the sign in icon. Then go to that portal again, which is the aptitude.kln.ac.lk, which we will put in the chat again. Visit this, sign in. Now here you will be directed to a window like this. Now you need to log in to aptitude test registration system. Now at this point, you are going to start your registration process. Now here you need to enter your username and the password. Your username is the A-level index and your password is the email that you have been received. I will go back to this again. As you can see here in the sample email, username is your A-level index and this is the password you will receive. So you need to enter your A-level index and the password you received, right? That's why I explained to you, you need to enter and valid email because all the credentials you will receive through this email, right? Then you can sign into your account in our university portal. Now we are going to start the application process. Now you are going to apply for our aptitude test for the financial engineering degree. After you sign into the system, you will be directed to a window like this. So here, when you start the application process, you will see some guidelines. Please make sure you go through all these guidelines and read these things very carefully. So those things are mentioned here and it is in a PDF form. As you can see here, guidelines are in both, not actually in Sinhala, English and Tamil languages. All the three languages are included here. You can read whatever the language you are comfortable with, right? Make sure before your application process begin, make sure to read this very, very carefully, right? Right. Now, after you read the guidelines carefully, you can click this continue button, continue icon at the right end of this window. Then you will be directed to a window like this. Now, here we have about 6 aptitude tests because in University of Kelaniya, we are having 6 open degrees, which we select the students through aptitude test. So make sure you click on the correct degree. So I have shown in this slide, BBMgt Honours in Financial Engineering. Make sure you select the correct degree. If not, you will register for another degree. Therefore, please make sure you read that very carefully and click on the correct degree. Right. Now, after you click on the relevant degree, you will be there will be a window that you need to enter your details, right? Now here you can see some of your details are already filled, like your level index, NIC and your full name. So what you need to enter is name with initials, your resident district, 2 phone numbers, right? Home and the mobile number. Now make sure you enter the correct details because make sure you enter the correct details. Two main payment methods, which are online and bank deposit. Now, if you are going to if you will go to a bank, if you are wishing to go into a bank and deposit money, make sure you get the soft copy or a scanned image of your bank receipt, because you need to upload this to the university portal. If you are depositing money to the bank, you need to get the soft copy of the receipt, or else you can get the scanned image of your bank receipt. So if you are doing an online payment, you need to have a valid card. You need to enter valid card details, right? Now, first I will explain to you how to make the payment using a bank slip. So there are two options, as you can see here. So first option, bank deposit, you can tick on I have bank deposit slip. Then you will be directed to a window like this. So as you can see here, there is a small icon called choose files. So you can click on that and upload your bank slip to this. As I told you, either you can have a soft copy soft copy or a scanned image. This is a must. Right. So then if you are paying online, pay on online mode, then you need to tick on the pay online option, and there will be a separate window to fill the card details. Now, this is something students went home, because you need to fill your correct card details. Make sure, double check when you are entering these details, whether you are entering the correct details, right? Right. Then after the payment process, your registration process is done. Now you have registered in the university portal for the financial engineering degree. So if you want to, now as you can see, this window will confirm that you have successfully registered in our university portal. Then using the back to home icon, you can review your registration summary page like this, right? So here, as you can see, at the second degree program, BBMgt Honors in Financial Engineering degree, you have registered in the portal. Right. Now, when you go to the home page, you can see your registration for Financial Engineering degree program is successful, because now it is locked, right? So if you have any problems with registration or in your accounts, you can email your issues to this email address, which is uokaptitudetest@kln.ac.lk. We will put this email address in the chat as well in a few minutes. So if you are going through any troubles in the registration process, you can always send an email to this email address. Right. So මම පොඩ්ඩක් සිංහලෙනුත් ඔයාලට explain කරන්න. ඔයාලට aptitude test එකට register වෙන්න ඕනේ නම් මුලින්ම කරන්න ඕනේ අපේ university portal එකේ sign up වෙන එක. ඔයාලට තව ටිකකින් link එක අපි දානවා chat box එකේ. ඒ link එක හරහා ගිහිල්ලා ඔයාලට මුලින්ම ඔයාලගේ account එක create කරන්න පුළුවන්. මෙතනින් කියන්න ඕන වැදගත්ම දේ තමයි ඔයාලා email address එක දාද්දී ඔයාලා දැනට පාවිච්චි කරන ඔයාලගේ passwords එහෙම මතක email address එකක් දාන්න. ඒක වැදගත් වෙන්නේ මොකද? ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට අපේ aptitude test එක ගැන එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලගේ results ගැන ඒ හැම detail එකක්ම එන්නේ ඔයාලගේ email address එකට. ඒ හින්දා valid email address එකක් දාන එක ඉතාම වැදගත්. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලගේ details fill කරලා register වෙන්න පුළුවන් university portal එකේ. මතක තියාගන්න ඔයාලගේ අපි university එකෙන් aptitude test 6ක් කරනවා. aptitude test degrees 6ක් කරනවා. ඒක නිසා හරි degree එක BBMgt in Financial Engineering degree එක හරියටම select කරන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලට degree එකට aptitude test එකට වාඩි වෙන්න බැරි වෙනවා. තව වැදගත් දෙයක් තමයි පේමන්ට් එක කරද්දී ඔයාලට ඔන්ලයින් පේ කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් බැංක් එකට ගිහිල්ලා ඩිපොසිට් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලා බැංක් එකට ගිහිල්ලා ඩිපොසිට් කරනවා නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මතක තියාගන්න ඔයාලා රිසිට් එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ. ඒ රිසිට් එක සොෆ්ට් කොපි එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලට හම්බ වෙන රිසිට් එකේ ස්කෑන් ඉමේජ් එකක් වුණත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඔයාලා ඒක ළඟ තියාගන්න ඕනේ. මොකද අපේ රෙජිස්ට්‍රේෂන් ප්‍රොසෙස් එකේදී ඔයාලට ඒ රිසිට් එක අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න වෙනවා. ඔන්ලයින් පේමන්ට් එකක් කරනවා නම් ඔයාලගේ කාඩ් ඩීටේල්ස් ආපහු ඩබල් චෙක් කරලා දාන්න. මොකද ගොඩක් අයට වරදිනවා කාඩ් ඩීටේල්ස් වැරදුනොත් ඔයාලගේ පේමන්ට් එක හරියට වෙන්නේ නැහැ. aptitude test එකට pay කරන්න ඕන මුදල තමයි 1200ක් 1200 you need to pay for the aptitude test and ඔයාලට registration process එකේදී මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලට password එක අමතකුණා වෙන්න පුළුවන් register වෙන තැනදී error එකක් ආව වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ මොන ප්‍රශ්නයක් ආවත් ඔයාලට මේ screen එකේ මේ වෙලාවේ පේන email address එකට email එකක් එවන්න පුළුවන් university එකෙන් ඔයාලට ඔයාලගේ issues වලට මොනවාද කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔයාලට උත්තරයක් reply එකක් එනවා. Right. So I hope all of you have now got an idea how to apply for our financial engineering degree, both in the student handbook as well as through our university portal. So we will put all these email addresses and URLs in the Zoom chat in a bit. Now it's time for the Q&A session. So if you need any more clarification, if you have any issues regarding this financial engineering degree program, maybe in the application process, now you can unmute yourself and ask, or else you can send a message through the chat box. ඔයාලට දැන් financial engineering degree එක ගැන වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් apply කරන එක ගැන වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාලට unmute කරලා අපෙන් අහන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් chat box එකේ දාන්න අපි answers දෙන්න. Thank you very much.
right මම හිතන්නේ අපි එකමාර කාලයක් විතර කතා කළා ඩිග්‍රී ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක ගැන සහ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඇප්ලයි කරන්න ඕන විදිහ ගැන. ඔයාලට තවදුරටත් මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා අපේ chat box එකෙන් එවන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලට unmute කරලා කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් කතා කරන්න. right මම අහලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න වලට උත්තර දීගෙන යන්නම්. සමහර කට්ටිය අහලා තිබුණා මේ exam එක තියෙන්නේ online ද කියලා. exam එක තියෙන්නේ online නෙවෙයි. on site exam එකක් විතර තියෙන. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලා කැලණිය යුනිවර්සිටි එකට එන්න ඕනේ. අපේ ගිය පාර තිබ්බෙත් කැලණිය යුනිවර්සිටි එකේමයි. එක දවසකදී පැය දෙකක පේපර් එකක් ඔයගලන්ට තියෙන්නේ. මේ පේපර් එකේ ඔයගලන්ට තියෙන්නේ බහුවර්ණ ප්‍රශ්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් multiple choice questions. ඔයාලා මොඩල් පේපර් එක බලපුවම ඔයගලන්ට තේරෙයි. multiple choice questions 50ක් තියෙනවා පැය දෙකක් ඇතුළත උත්තර ලියන්න. right මේ පාරත් යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ ඇතුළේදී exam එක තියෙන්නේ halls කීපයක තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. right buildings කීපයක exam එක තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. එදාට ඔයාලව අපි direct කරනවා කොයි building එකටද එන්න ඕනේ කියන එක. ඔයාලා අහලා තියෙනවා about when will the exam be held. exam එක දැනට තියෙන තොරතුරු අනුව ඔක්තෝබර් මාසේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. dates ටික confirm වෙච්ච ගමන් අපි ඔයගලන්ව update කරන්නම්. right හොඳ ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහලා තියෙනවා. ඒක තමයි finance engineering degree program එක UGC application එකේ උඩින්ම දාලා aptitude test එක fail වුණොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා අහලා තියෙනවා. right මම ඔයාලට selection process එක කියන්නම්. පළවෙනි දේ තමයි ඔයාලා aptitude test එක pass විය යුතුමයි. right ඒ කියන්නේ අපි 80ක් තමයි intake එක ගන්නෙ. මේ පාරත් මම දන්න විදිහට ගිය පාරත් අපි 80ක් ගත්තේ. එතකොට ඒ 80 සිලෙක්ට් කරන්නේ aptitude test එකේ හොඳම ලකුණු ගත්ත ළමයින්ගෙන්. right? ගොඩක් වෙලාවට aptitude test එකෙන් වැඩිම ලකුණු ගත්ත ළමයි 3 ගුණයක්. ඒ කියන්නේ 80 වගේ 3 ගුණයක් අපි UGC එකට යවනවා. එතනින් තමයි ඔයාලගේ preference එක මත සහ ඔයාලගේ Z score එක මත ඔයාලව select වෙන්නේ program එකට. ඒතර අහපු ප්‍රශ්නෙට උත්තරේ aptitude test එක fail වුණොත් ඔයාව financial engineering degree program එකට select වෙන්නේ නැහැ. right? Another question was asked, if a candidate got selected from the aptitude test, do they have to face another exam at the UGC or do they get interviewed by UGC? No, there is no interview. There will be no other examinations other than aptitude test. Only aptitude test is the exam you need to face. Once the aptitude test is passed, you will be selected based on your preference and your Z score. Right? How much for aptitude test? It depends. Like, let's say all of you have scored 100 marks, right? So it depends. It's kind of, let's say we are taking about 80 students. The best 250 odd students will be sent to the UGC. Okay, you might be asking how much for aptitude, is it the payment? If it is so, it's about 1,200 rupees. Okay. I thought you're asking about how many marks you should score. The bank account details must have given with the application. Please go through the guidelines first before you fill the application. Okay. Okay, you're asking a critical question. You're asking whether you should apply management in Canadian University or else financial engineering in the Canadian University, and what is the advantage. So I will give you an answer like this. So as I explained to you, financial engineering is a unique program. Okay, like other management programs, also unique to different subject areas, right? So for example, you will find finance degree program, banking, insurance, marketing management, human resource management, accountancy in all other universities as well, right? So I'm not saying that management is not good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you will find financial engineering only in Canadian University in a particular department of finance, right? And if you think that financial engineering content suits you, right? For example, the content is the maths, computer science, finance and economics, management, and IT subjects, right? And if you look at the future of the business industries, the finance and IT and also computer science work hand in hand, right? So if you want to, let's say, and also if you want to work like in a country across the border, if you want to work in a different country, not in Sri Lanka, financial engineering is a good starting point, right? So again, to get selected to financial engineering, you need to do aptitude test and you need to make an extra effort, unlike management degree programs where you can directly apply through the UGC handbook. So it is up to you to decide whether it's management or financial engineering. But we explain to you what are the advantages of financial engineering and what is the degree content and what is the future be like, right? It's up to you to decide. Okay, where it will be held, please tell in English. The exam will be held at the University of California. So the dates, I think it's still not finalized, but most probably in October, the month of October. Okay, if you join the meeting late, the recording will be there in our YouTube channel. The YouTube channel name is Department of Finance, University of California. And the recording will be in the Facebook page. The Facebook page name is Financial Engineering, University of California. Okay, you can go through the video again if you missed any part. How to get the printed copy of the application for the exam? Actually, you don't need to get it printed. You need to apply online. You need to fill all the applications online and fill it online. You don't have to take it a hard copy. Asking pass mark එක කොහොමද? Again, it depends on, as I told you, there is no like, we are not saying 40 is a pass mark. No, the best 250 students who are facing the exam will be was selected last year. Which documents we must give due to facing aptitude test before sitting? When you come into the aptitude test, you need to bring. So when you register to the aptitude test, the website will issue you an admission. Okay, so you need to bring the admission, and you need to bring your national ID card with you to the exam. Right, there will be a document given to you. Document will be sent to your email once you registered for the aptitude test. So you need to bring that along with your national ID card to the exam when you're coming. Right, if you have any issues with the system, please be kind enough to write to the email address given in the particular system. They will sort it out. Okay. Okay, you can get the update about the aptitude test date from the university website, from the official Facebook page. We will update you. Okay, especially go through the university website and you will be received an email when you registered. When you registered, you will have an email confirmation when is the date. Okay, most of you are asking whether you need to have a C pass for English and mathematics in O levels. Now that is not for this year. Okay, this year you don't need a C pass in your O levels for maths and English. It is for the next year onwards, right? It is for the next year onwards. It is not this year. So don't worry if you have a S pass in mathematics and English in O levels, still you can apply this time. Okay. Okay, you're asking, is there any permanent Z-score level for financial engineering? I'll tell you my past experience. There were students about 1.2 Z-scores even, right? And there were students about 2.2 Z-score, right? That's how the financial engineering degree program has penetrate the A levels, the best students in A levels, because in financial engineering, as I told you, it's a separate window. Most of the students who are having higher set scores also apply, because they see the value of it. So there is no kind of minimum set score, but last it was about 1.2. Okay, even if you have less than that, apply and do the aptitude test well, you have a chance. The bank account details must have given in the website again. Yes, if you failed in the app, you're asking whether if you fail the aptitude test, whether you can get selected to another degree program. Yes, you can. If you fail the aptitude test, you cannot get into the financial engineering degree program only. Okay. For other degree programs, which aptitude tests are not required, you can easily get selected, provided that you have the preference and also the set score. I think I explained to you, aptitude test එක fail වුණොත් අනිත් degree වලට යන්න පුළුවන්ද? ඔව් යන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, aptitude test එක pass වුණත් set score අඩු නම් degree එකට select වෙන්න තියෙන ඉඩ අඩුයිද? Okay, I told you aptitude test එක pass වෙන about 250 students 250ක් විතර select වෙන aptitude test එක pass විදිහට. Out of which ඒ අතරින් set score එක වැඩිම ළමයින්ට සහ preference එක පළවෙනි එක දාලා තියෙන ළමයින්ට තියෙන chance එක වැඩි financial engineering select වෙන්න. Okay, preference එක සහ z score එක දෙකම. For those who are passing aptitude test, okay, there is a higher chance for those who have z score, a higher z score, and also the first preference for financial engineering. Okay, I think I explained to you this one. When you are coming to the aptitude test to face the exam, you need to bring the admission. The admission will be sent to you via email. Okay, you will be given admission number for the exam, and you need to bring it, right? Okay, if you fail, if you are qualified for several degree programs, and if I got failed at aptitude test, this degree program, can I go for another degree program? Yes, you can go. Okay, you are saying that you have applied and it was successful, but I have submitted my application twice. I have informed it from the email also, so I have two candidate ID now. Will it be a problem to my test? No, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a candidate ID, come with that. We will find you the place. I think I explained to you, for financial engineering aptitude test for this time, we are not considering your O-level results. Okay, if you look at the UGC handbook, or if you read the UGC handbook properly, you will see it is from next year onwards. Okay. Okay, you're asking what's the difference between financial engineering and financial economics. So financial economics is a branch of economics, right? Financial engineering is about using mathematics to solve financial problems. In financial economics, most of the things you learn are economics, right? And how you mix with financial management, right? Most probably you will be learning about public financial management and so on. There is no number which is selected from the Colombo district, Gampar district. There is no such a number. It depends on the number of students who are applying, as well as from which districts they are applying, right? And also your Z score and your preference matters, right? Okay, what is the pass rate of CFA exam? I'm not sure about it. Maybe if Miss is here, she might be able to help you.
The global pass rate is around 40% normally, on average.
I think last year, since you're asking, I'm telling you, last year, okay, let me go back with the slides. I'll tell you, this would not happen again, or this might happen again. But last year, from Colombo district, it was about 43 students. It depends again, okay? Don't think that every year 43, about 40 students will get selected. No, it is not like that. It depends. Okay, you're asking the difference between finance and financial engineering degree program. In the finance degree program, the mathematical content and computer science content is lesser compared to financial engineering degree program. But then again, if you look at the, if you want to get into the finance industry, both of the degree programs serve the purpose. Then again, if we have a more mathematical knowledge, it's better to go with financial engineering. It must have added some value to you, because financial engineering is specific to one area, but finance is again, it's a special area. But again, you can look into different parts. Yes, there is a model paper. I think we have given the model paper as a message in the chat. If you miss the chat box, you can go to the our Facebook page, Financial Engineering University of Kelaniya. There you find the URL. Okay. So you're asking about when will the university start? For you, I think 2023, maybe March, because last year we started. So to the 2022 we started in March. So most probably 2023 March. Okay, if you have a minus Z score, you're asking if you have a minus Z score, whether you will get selected. The chances are very minimum, but still apply and see. you are not allowed to bring a calculator to the aptitude test. Okay, the aptitude test, you can't bring a calculator.
ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් අකුරු හරිද බං? ඉංජිනියරින් කොහොමද ගන්නේ?
Okay, I think I have answered this question for Colombo district. You're asking how many students get selected from the Western province. So if you look at out of 75 students last year, about 50 students are from Colombo, the Western province. But again, as I told you, it might change. Okay, it doesn't keep as it is because it depends on the crowd that applies to this degree program, right? So as I explained to you, we have students from 19 districts out of 24, right? Which is it's kind of across the Sri Lanka. The results will not be sent via email, but the pass list will be uploaded to the website. Okay, you can see whether you are passed or not by searching by your candidate ID. Okay. So you're asking how can we be ready to the test? I think I told you the areas which the aptitude test is testing. The basic mathematics that you learned in O levels, and you know IQ, like most test in job applications, they test for IQ. So you can do like the online you have available IQ questions. You can practice them. Then for finance and economics general knowledge, you can go through the internet and learn the new developments and new news in the internet. The questions will not be limited to the Sri Lankan context in finance and economics general knowledge, but also it will ask you about the global news about finance and economics information. And finally, about the English comprehension, like in your A-level English paper, there will be English comprehension. You can download the model paper. I think okay, I'll give you the link again to download the model paper. So if you miss, please go through it. For about the financial economics, I'm not sure about it. I don't know about it much. Okay. You're asking, do we get chosen by Z-score? Is there any aptitude test? I'm not sure about it. I'm sorry. Okay, you're asking 1.0 set score is suitable or not. Again, you apply and see, maybe you get a chance, right? Okay, you're asking in my profile, the status is unconfirmed and pending yet. Will it be a problem? Please write to the email address and get it clarified. Right? Practicing module paper is not enough because the questions given in the practical or the model paper is old, right? So you need to go through updated information and news to especially for the general knowledge area, right? The model paper given is a past paper, right? You can go through the structure of the paper as well through the model paper. Okay, when you're sending the email, when you have a problem in your portal, please make sure that you write with your full name, A-level index number, and your ID number, that is national ID number, and the what is the exact problem is, right? And also your contact number too. And you're asking if we get passed from more than 1 degree aptitude test, could we choose a degree we like to go? Again, so make sure that you fill according to your preference, so that whatever the aptitude test you pass, the first preference will be given to your preference, right? That's why the UGC application gives you an opportunity for you to give the preference. It doesn't matter whether you do 4 or 5 aptitude tests, not only in Kelaniya, maybe in Moratuwa, Japura, Colombo, whatever the university. So make the preference right. The aptitude test will be held at the university, not anywhere else. In past, we have done that, but not this time. You need to come to the university for the aptitude test. Okay, I think I have answered almost all the questions. There were some repetitive questions which I did not answer. The repeat questions I avoided answering, but overall I have given you the answers. Any other questions from your end? Okay, if you want to communicate with us, you can communicate with us via email. And also you can use the Facebook official web page or the official page to communicate. And also if you want to contact us, you can contact us through the contact number of the department, which you can find it through the university website. And also I will give you the department phone contact number where you can contact us. Right. Anything that you want to clarify? Anything else? Okay, thank you for your comments. Right, so I think we've been together for the last 2 hours. thank you for your patience and thank you for involving throughout the session. And I wish you all the very best. I wish you all the very best for the financial engineering aptitude test. And I hope to see you all at the university as an undergraduate of financial engineering degree program. And I wish you all the best. And there's one more question. Can we apply via phone? I think to minimize the risk, it's better to apply through the through a laptop, because you know some mobile phones does not compatible with some of the websites. So I'm not sure whether the mobile phone is compatible with the particular website. So please, it's better to apply through or via a laptop. Okay. Okay. Anything that you want us to talk through? But it seems like we have answered all the questions and you are satisfied with the answers. So again, thank you very much. I would like to thank Professor Ruana Besekara, Head Department of Finance, and Ms. Netmi Herath, Lecturer Department of Finance, and Ms. Ketni Pamalka, Lecturer Department of Finance, for explaining different topics to you and explaining and making awareness about the financial engineering degree program with me. Okay, you're asking one more question. Apply කරනකොට වැරදුනොත් මොකද කරන්නේ? Apply කරනකොට වැරදුනොත් please write to that email address and get it clarified. Right? I think Kavindu, I think I told you, even if you have applied for aptitude test and get it passed, okay, and if you have not selected to the financial engineering degree program, you have the opportunity to select to other degree programs which you have applied, right? All aptitude test එකක් pass වෙලා financial engineering degree program select උනේ නැත්නම් ළමයි still ඔයාලට chance එකක් තියෙනවා ඔයාලා apply කරලා තියෙන අනිත් degree programs වලට select වෙන්න. Okay, so don't worry about it. Give it a go and see. මේකට උත්සාහයක් දාලා බලන්න. Financial engineering select not, you will do the financial engineering degree program. If you selected to any other degree program in a state university, you will continue to do the degree program which you selected. So it's maybe there is a fortune behind your decision. So let's see. Okay, you're asking for the email. Let me give you the email as well. Okay, you are asking about the email that you need to write if you have any problems, is it? Okay, I think we have it in the slides. Okay, here you go. This is the email address you need to write if you have any problem with the application portal. Okay. That is UOK aptitude test at kln.ac.lk. Okay, if you have any problems in your application, please write to UOK aptitude test at kln.ac.lk and get it clarified. Okay, one more question. If we put our first preference, this degree gets selected, but want to change into a second preference, can this be done? I think you can make a request, but I don't know whether it's possible. That I'm not sure whether you can change once it's, but definitely if you get selected to a lower preference and then there is a chance to get into a higher preference degree program, that is possible. But getting selected to the highest preference, and if you want to change it, I don't think so, but go through the UGC handbook and see. Okay. Please go through the UGC handbook and see whether there is a possibility. Right. So thank you very much, everyone. Wish you all the very best and wishing you a pleasant evening. Thank you very much. See you then.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.